This is Mrs. Wilkoskis in the library, and this is on citing a website. How to do that. Because if you've had me teach a class before about citing, I'm almost always teaching you guys how to do is something from a database, because we really always want you to use the databases because you have more reliable information. But this assignment has you using a website. And the reality is I want you to be an effective user of information wherever you get it. And you can get information from the internet. I do. So we're going to create a new citation. Usually I send you this place. This time I'm going to send you this place right here, website. So if you were citing the Smithsonian magazine that happened to be online, you would do magazine from a website. If you're doing the New York Times, you would do newspaper from a website. Okay, but the vast majority of the time, you guys, I think, are usually using web pages off of a website. So I'm going to actually cite that thoughtco.com article. That was the very first hit. And so I want to show you what that looks like. It's a web page. So let me see where I put it. Was it here? Okay, let me get rid of this other stuff so I don't. There we go. Thoughtco.com. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Wait a minute. I just somehow kicked some. There we go. 5 key causes of World War I. Okay, so the name of the website is ThoughtCo, right? The name of the web page is 5 key causes to World War I. So I'd literally copy and paste that into here. Web page. There we go. Okay. The URL. We usually don't use URLs in MLA if it's from a database, but that's because you're telling me, the person, the reader, what database you got it from. Okay. You're not getting it from a database. You're getting it from the internet. So there you go. So let's see if it tells us, oh, this is awesome. It was updated January 14th, 2019. Date of publication, or the last time it was updated. Okay, 2019. And then today. And I even have Martin Kelly. Okay. Remember, we like it whenever they tell us who he is and what makes him an appropriate author for an article. Okay. So I'm going to come over here, and he is the author. I need to choose what is the author of Martin Kelly. Wait a minute. Did it give me an initial? Nope, it didn't. Okay. See what else I've got. I've got thoughtco.com. And I do need to remember these things that are, what's it called? Trademarked. So it wouldn't be ThoughtCo with a little co. It's going to be ThoughtCo with a big co. Thoughtco.com or ThoughtCo. We do want to italicize the names of websites. One of the reasons I want to do this for you. And is the publisher of the site different than the name of the site? Okay, typically they're not. But I'm trying to think of a good example of one. I know the Right to Life organization publishes a website that's not named Right to Life. So that would be a perfect example that the publisher is different than the name of the website. But down here, if you go to About Us, which I would always do, go to About Us, it tells you ThoughtCo is the reference site, and at ThoughtCo, so they're identifying themselves as ThoughtCo, as the company. It does have a bigger company called About Dot Dash, but it's like a subsidiary. So I think ThoughtCo is appropriate. Okay, and I would not have done publisher of the site. I think ThoughtCo would have been fine. Let me see if there's anything else. See if I'm missing anything. What did it just do? Here we go. Okay. Author, title, container. Okay, so container is a weird word. So let me tell you why I use container. Container is the thing that needs to be italicized. The container is a container of information. So, like a magazine that has articles, because the articles go in quotes. A newspaper that has articles. So that book might have chapters. Websites have web pages. So the bigger container of information is italicized, and you want it to be italicized because you want the reader to know what it is, what the container is, and that's where they start looking. Alrighty, so this is how you cite a website or web page. And remember, if you're using a magazine or a newspaper, there's all sorts of different things that are available on websites. So you may have to cite it a tiny bit differently. And of course, your librarians are always here to help.